Hey, it's Aaron. I've made $2.8 million with digital affiliate marketing, and I'm going to show you exactly what I've learned so you can replicate this for yourself. But just a bit of proof really quick right now, just so that you can see I've actually done it. This was my award that I got in the mail for making my first $1 million selling digital products online with affiliate marketing. Super cool. Here's another one. This is my Stripe account. You can see here 3.27 million in my currency, ringgit, which is equivalent to about 800,000 US dollars. This was me selling another product over 600,000 dollars in commissions, and this is me selling a digital software, $160,247. Okay, now how did I do this? I'm gonna break it down for you in this video so that you can just follow along. And before you do that, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because on this channel, if you don't subscribe, you're not gonna be able to see my videos where I'm basically gonna be revealing everything I know about making money online. So this is how it starts. If you want to make millions with affiliate marketing, right, you have to understand a few things first. Okay, niche, product, funnel, traffic, and leads. And if you've seen this before, I promise you that this is nothing like anybody else teaches, right? So the first thing that you need to understand is you can pretty much make this kind of money in any niche: health, wealth, relationships, business, outdoor, pets, software as a service, sports. It doesn't really matter. Anything that you enjoy, you can pretty much make money from, right? But you have to pick one. Okay, so don't mix the niches. Some people like to mix, health and business or outdoor and relationships. Don't do that. Just focus on one, go really, really deep, become an expert in it, right? Learn a little bit about it. That's important too. You can use AI, ChatGPT, Google, Gemini, whatever. Learn a bit about it. It's good to know what you're selling, okay? But pick just one niche. That's it. Then the next thing is you need to find a product in that niche. Now, some people will teach you how to sell physical affiliate products, because you can do that too. So for example, Amazon Associates is one of the largest affiliate networks in the world, but they only focus on physical products. But the problem with physical stuff is there is a very, very large manufacturing cost behind them. A lot of people don't know that. So if you sell Amazon products or physical products, for example, they have very, very low profit margins. I mean, Amazon only pays you 1 to 3% commissions. 1 to 3% commissions. How can you make any money on a 1% commission? It's just ridiculous, right? Extremely competitive because everybody does that. It's very hard to add value because everybody knows the cost of a physical item. A t-shirt, you can't sell this for $10,000, right? A pair of glasses, you can't sell that for $5,000, for example, okay? I mean, unless it's a super branded product like it's Chanel or it's Louis Vuitton, right? But you're probably not going to be selling Louis Vuitton, right? So it's difficult to add value on top of it, all right? And then the next thing is it becomes a volume game, all right? Because now if you're making such small commissions on your products, you have to sell a lot of them, which is very, very difficult. So we don't want to sell physical stuff, right? What we want to do is we want to sell digital stuff, okay? High profit margins, because when you sell a digital product, it's not created in a factory. It doesn't require materials, electricity, water, anything like that, okay? And then after the first unit of it is created, every unit after that is pure profit. That's why selling digital stuff is so fun. It's because the profit margins are ginormous. It's like 80, 90% profit margins, right? Because when somebody buys it, all you're doing is you're sending them basically a login via email, okay? So a digital product could be anything that you can consume online: a PDF, a Canva document, a membership website, a video course, a video training, step-by-step, trainings online, even software. Software as a service is considered a digital product, right? Less competitive because most people focus on physical stuff. So it's easier actually to sell digital stuff when you understand how. Easy to add value, right? Because it's very difficult to put a price on something that really truly helps people to solve a problem. If somebody has been overweight for the last 30 years and you sell them a very detailed program that almost guarantees or will get them results to lose 100 pounds, do you think that they're going to pay $1,000 for it? Absolutely, because it's life-changing. It can stop them from dying. It can stop them from having, a heart attack. They can have a better life. They can live longer. They can spend more time with their children and their family. You can't put a price on that. And that's why it's easier to add value on very good digital products, right? Also, because the profit margins are higher, you don't need to sell tens of thousands of units every month in order for you to make a lot of money. If they're priced correctly and the commissions are good, 20 to 30 sales can get you to $20,000 a month, okay? So that's why I would focus on digital stuff, not physical stuff. Now, after you've decided on the niche and the product, the next thing we want is we want to be able to have the right funnel, okay? And this is really, really important, right? So here's the thing. First of all, we want to be able to capture a lead, right? So a lot of people, they don't capture leads. They just send people straight to the affiliate sales page. People land on it, they bounce off, never to be seen again, right? What we want to do instead is we want to capture that lead so that we can follow up with them automatically over a period of time. The more people see you, the more trust is built, okay? Now, this is what a lot of people will teach. They'll say, hey, once you capture someone's email address, their name, maybe their phone number, you want to just send them to what's called a video sales letter, a VSL, all right? That's what it's called in the industry. But you don't want to just send someone straight to a video sales letter, because if you do that, what's happening is you're not adding any value. You're literally just trying to sell people, and people love to buy, but they hate to be sold to, okay? So if you're just selling all the time, you're not going to make sales, all right? And this is what 90% of people teach. It's what 90% of people do. That's why so many people that try affiliate marketing stay broke, all right? So instead, we want to do the complete opposite of this. Instead of just trying to sell someone, we want to build trust first, okay? We want to build trust first. We want to sell last. Now, how do we do that, all right? Well, the first thing that you do is, instead of selling somebody, we want to train them. We actually want to teach them how to get the result that they're trying to get. We want to teach, we want to give testimonials, we want to help our audience to solve their problem first, and then we sell them last, okay? This is the secret to getting rich with affiliate marketing. This is how I made $2.8 million selling other people's digital products. I didn't sell them first. I didn't send them to a video sales letter. What I did was I put myself and other training in front of the video sales letter, and I train them, I taught them, I give them testimonials, I educate them, and I help them to solve their problems first before trying to sell them anything. And then once you build that trust, then you can recommend them a product, and that's how you make a lot of money and a lot of sales, okay? So now we've spoken about picking a niche, picking the right product with this digital, building the right funnel, adding value first, selling last. The final thing is we need to get attention. We have to build traffic and leads. Now, how do we do that? Okay. Now, there's two types of ways to get traffic: buying other people's traffic or generating your own. Now, unfortunately, in the affiliate space, a lot of people teach you to buy other people's traffic. Okay. That means they're like, hey, don't generate your own traffic. Just be lazy and go and buy somebody else's traffic. Now, if you do that, I mean, you can if you want, but it's super low quality. Okay. Now, they're called solo ads and traffic vendors. Right? This is what I did for 8 years. I spent over $50,000 doing it. I failed for so long because I was taught by the gurus to buy other people's traffic. You don't want to do that because they're low quality, they're highly disengaged. When you buy them, these emails, right, that you're buying from vendors, they don't know who you are and they don't care about you. They just see your offer, they get emailed it. You might get lucky, they kind of click around. You might make 1 or 2 sales, but you're never going to get into profit. Okay, so for example, if you go to a solo ad vendor on websites like udemy.com, there's so many of them out there, okay, just a complete waste of time. And you pay $1,000 to get 1,000 clicks, right? You might get 1 or 2 sales, but if you're spending $1,000, you're probably not going to make profit, okay? And it's not about generating leads and making sales. It's about getting into profit. So if I make 1 or 2 sales and I might make $100 or $200, but I spent $1,000, how much money did I make? I didn't make any money. I actually lost $800, right? So this is a math game. That's why you never buy other people's traffic, okay? So the trick that I learned after failing for 8 years and spending over $50,000, that's a lot of money, all right? Most people will never even last that long. You need to generate your own traffic. What does that mean? That means that you have to learn to market. You have to learn to create content, right? And how you do that, and this is the way that I like to do it. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but I like to do it on social media because it's free, okay? I like to use Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, right? Pinterest, LinkedIn. These are all great platforms because there are millions and millions of people hanging out there. Now, if you can learn to create content and it's all free, you can attract people, you can get attention. And once you get attention, you can siphon them into your value-based funnels, build more trust, and then when they're ready to buy, they can buy, okay? So high quality. When you create content on social media, like let's say Instagram, you make a post, they know who you are. They know exactly who you are because they came through your video. They came through your post. It's not some random, someone sitting on someone's random email database. No, they know exactly who you are, okay? So if you're generating a lot of content, you're getting a lot of views, you're getting a lot of leads, you're going to get a lot of sales, okay? Now, here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand about social media is that it's not about followers, okay? We don't care about how many followers we have. Like, you'll see some people, they've got 5 million followers. So it makes you feel bad because you're like, oh shit, if I want to use Facebook, if I want to use Instagram, I need to have 5 million followers before I make any money. And that feels overwhelming. You're never going to get to 5 million followers, right? Or it's going to take you a long time, years. But here's the thing about doing affiliate marketing and becoming a marketer is that we don't care about how many followers we have. We just want to get views on our videos, okay? So you can start with 0, and I've started with 0 many, many, many times. And if your videos are getting views, you're going to get leads and you're going to get sales too. Okay, so don't worry about the follower count. You can start from 0. It's okay. And when you get the views and leads, people will buy if you do this correctly. So this right here, my friend, is everything that I've learned to generate $2.8 million in affiliate marketing. You just pick a niche, whichever one. Please don't waste 6 months picking a niche. Just decide right now, today, okay? Pick a product. Make sure it is digital, not physical. Make sure you build a funnel, all right? And make sure the funnel builds trust and you're offering value up front, not at the end. You want to do it up front. And for leads, very important, don't buy other people's traffic. You want to generate your own traffic. And this is the formula right here. This is everything that I've learned to generate $2.8 million. And here's the cool thing about affiliate marketing. It's not too late to start. You're not too old. You're not too young. It's not saturated. There's no such thing. There's more than 8 billion people in the world. Do you think that affiliate marketing is saturated? No way. 8 billion people. A lot of people don't realize how many people 8 billion people is. Even if you could only carve out a space for yourself of 1,000 people, you can get to $10,000 to $20,000 a month easy, but you got to do it right. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you're interested in making money online, if you want to do it by, selling other people's products, follow exactly what I showed you right here on this video. Make sure you save this, make sure you subscribe. And if you're like, well, Aaron, how do I put all of this together, right? How do I do this step by step? The niche, the product, the funnel, traffic, and leads. I've got a free masterclass that you can check out if you want. All you need to do is just check it out in the comment section below. I hope you love this video as much as I loved sharing it with you today, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.